This is actually one of my very favorite longer styles. So the coolest blonde you see in here will be that 18. Same cap, same fiber, just a different style and a different color. This is going to be your coolest shade of all of the ones I'm showing you today. It reminds me of sunshine, like I said. I need 3 hands here so you guys can take a glimpse. Can you see? You know what? Even after me doing all of this, I haven't even decided which one I like the best. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chiquel YouTube channel. My name is Amanda and today I'm really excited to show you all 4 of TressAllure's brand new rooted blondes that they have just added to their collection. But before I jump into all of it, I'm gonna remind you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can learn even more about alternative hair. All right, so if you've been around the wig world in the last couple of weeks here, you've probably seen that TressAllure has been launching these 4 new rooted blonde shades. And you know what? I love all 4 of them and I'm really excited to share them with you today. So I have these 4 blonde colors in 4 different styles. Now this isn't going to be a review on the particular wigs I'm wearing. However, I will show you the cap of one of the wigs because all of the wigs I'm showing you today will have that exact same cap. And I will talk about the fibers briefly because all of the wigs I'm showing you today will all have the same fiber. I'll also do a little 360 spinaroo for you so you can kind of get a glimpse at the style I'm showing, but just know that today will mostly be about color. So currently I'm wearing the wig called Sizzle right now. This is actually one of my very favorite longer styles, and it's one of my favorite styles from TressAllure in general. Now, like I said, all of the wigs I'm wearing today have the exact same cap. So I'm gonna show you this cap here, even though Sizzle's on my head, it's the same cap. So Sizzle, along with the rest of the styles I'm sharing with you today, will all have a full monofilament top that allows you to part the hair wherever you want in this space here, and where each of the fibers have been hand tied onto that monofilament material. So it allows you to change the part and it gives you that natural illusion, natural-ish illusion of scalp. And then you have this monofilament lace front that extends a little bit into your ear tabs here on each side. And that gives you the ability to pull it off of your face while giving you that illusion of growth from your hairline. So aside from that, these caps are all going to be open wefted, which means they're all sewn by a machine into these rows that you see here. And they all are attached with these elastics. So you're gonna have them nice and stretchy. You can also stick your fingers through them. They're nice and ventilated and breathable. Plus you have these felt ear tabs with the metal stays in them. And the metal stays are what helps you to keep the wig down at your temples so that it's not like flopping around if it were, made out of lace or if it didn't have that metal stay in there. And then lastly, we have your extended felt nape here and Velcro adjusters where you can adjust the circumference of your wig. So Sizzle's cap looks like that, and so do the rest of the styles, just in case I haven't said that enough yet. Now, on top of the caps being all the same today, so are the fibers. So the fibers that TressAllure is starting to migrate a lot of their styles over to right now is what they call their realistic heat-friendly fiber. And what that is basically a heat-friendly synthetic fiber that has been sort of hollowed out in the middle, making it almost like a tube or a drinking straw. And apparently, in doing so, it makes these fibers about 40% lighter than your typical heat-friendly synthetic fiber. And you know what? Especially with these longer styles like Sizzle, I do notice more of a light and airy feel when it comes to these fibers in comparison to other heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Now, if you're familiar with Raquel Welch at all, Raquel Welch has also launched a fiber similar to this called their Feather Light fiber. So if you have worn any of Raquel Welch's Feather Light fiber styles, that is essentially the same as TressAllure's realistic heat-friendly fiber. So more and more brands are starting to follow suit and come out with these lightweight fibers. Okay, now that we've talked about the caps that are the same today and the fibers that are the same today, let's finally dive into color. So on Sizzle right now, I'm wearing the new color called Cashmere Cream. Cashmere Cream is going to be an 18, a 16, a 22 with a root of an 8. So the 18 is going to be more of the cool blonde. So the coolest blonde you see in here will be that 18. Plus you're going to have the 16, which is going to be more of a medium to light golden blonde. And then the 22 is going to be more of a pale natural blonde. And then on top of that, you're going to have a root of an 8, which is going to be typically a medium to light brown. So overall, Cashmere Cream is going to be more of a neutral color, leaning a little bit cool, especially with that 18 running throughout it. But it's not, I wouldn't call this a cool color. Definitely neutral, leaning a little bit cool. Let me give you a spin. I'll show you the whole style in the back as well. Taken off Sizzle in Cashmere Cream, and we are going to put on Euro Chic. Again, same cap, same fiber, just a different style and a different color. This is a lovely summertime bob. It is a light to medium density. You don't have any permatease on this, and it's a really great length for the summertime. So if you're looking for that sort of fresh new do for the spring and summer, Euro Chic is a really cute one. There's that lace front on this style. And then again, you have that full mono top, so you can part this wherever you want. So I have this on in the color, the new color called Almond Cream. So Almond Cream is going to be a 10, a 27, an 88, and a root of a 6. So a 10 is going to be a light brown that's just going to be kind of sprinkled throughout this whole color. The 27 is where we get more of the warmth in this color. The 27 is going to be more of like a strawberry blonde that you see. So that's definitely giving a lot of warmth in here. Then you're gonna find the 88, which will be the blonde that you see. And 88 is more of a pale light blonde. So all of that together creates this really lovely dimensional color. And then on top of that, we have that 6 root. So a 6 is a medium brown. So there is your root there. Overall, you're gonna find that Almond Cream is a neutral tone, but it definitely leans a bit warmer, especially because of the 27 going throughout this color, which, like I said, is more of that strawberry blonde tone. So that definitely warms things up a lot. So let me give you a spin. And I'm gonna hold Cashmere Cream up in comparison so you can see. So this one's Cashmere Cream, and on my head is Almond Cream. And hopefully you'll be able to see how Almond Cream has a little bit more warmth in comparison to Cashmere Cream. Like I said, they're both neutral colors, but Almond Cream leans warm from that strawberry tone, and Cashmere Cream leans a little bit cooler. All right, let's move on to the coolest shade of them all, which is going to be Moon Dust. So I have Moon Dust here on the wig called Picture Perfect. Picture Perfect is one of TressAllure's more popular styles. It's kind of reminds me of Sizzle a bit, which I had on first, but a little bit shorter. It's got these lovely layers on it. It's gonna be easy to maintain, even though it will tangle, it will get frizzy. You are gonna have to maintain it with heat, but I say it's easy to maintain because it is a straighter style. So it's easy to put a hair straightener through this, a hot airbrush through this to help get rid of the frizzly frazzly ends that you will inevitably see. But here is the color Moon Dust on the style called Picture Perfect. And like I said, this is going to be your coolest shade of all of the ones I'm showing you today. So Moon Dust is going to have a 36, a 25, a 23, and a root of a 6. So the 36 is typically like a brown gray blend. So a lot of people ask, well, is Moon Dust a gray color? Overall, this is not a gray color. It still belongs in the blonde family. It's just a very cool and ash blonde. But a 36 is a blend of a brown and a gray. So you're gonna find that just very slightly in here. On top of that, you're gonna have a 25, which is a bit more of a golden blonde. And then the 23 is going to be your cool ash blonde that you see in this as well. And then, like I said, we have a root of a 6, which is your medium brown root there. So if you are a lover of the cool tones, Moon Dust is probably gonna be the one for you. Since I'm here, let me show you the hairline on Moon Dust. So there it is, all brushed back and off of your face, and that full monofilament top. There you go. And I will hold this up in comparison. Ooh. I'll hold the two other colors up so you can see it in comparison. This one here is Almond Cream, which is the neutral leaning warm color. You can definitely see the warmth being brought out next to Moon Dust here. And this one here is Cashmere Cream. So Cashmere Cream, Moon Dust on my head, and Almond Cream. Okay, I'm really good at counting, you guys, and know that this was number 3, which means we have one more, number 4. I am excited to put this one on. This one, I love this style, first of all. Excellent style. And I love this color. So I am showing you guys Beach Wave Magic, and this is in the color Sand and Sun Lighted. This is gonna be the lightest and brightest color. It kind of reminds me of sunshine, to be honest. It's also probably going to be the warmest tone of all of them. Isn't this really pretty? And you know, on this style, I love how you can have this bang here if you want. Obviously it's a little bit long, so if you want to have a full bang, you might need to trim it, but it's great because it is long, which means it's a bit more versatile, and you can incorporate it with the rest of your style if you want, or do more of that side swept look. You have a lot of options with that bang. Anyways, let's take a look at the color here. So again, this is Sand and Sun Lighted, and this is the color code EL141001 R8. So anytime you see an EL in front of a TressAllure color code, that stands for Euro Light. And essentially what you're gonna see is more of a chunky, lighter blonde brought forward in the front to frame your face. That's gonna be the most telling sign that it is an EL color. So the 14 in this color is going to be the golden blonde that you definitely see peeking out. It reminds me of sunshine, like I said. And then the 1001 is going to be your light, bright. It's almost like a platinum blonde, but a softer, creamier version. It's not going to be like a white silver platinum. It's like that soft, creamy platinum almost. And then we have the root of an 8, which is a medium to light brown. But let me give you a spin of this style and color so you can see the whole thing. And let's take a look at the hairline so you can see what this hairline looks like. Now, what I'm loving about these colors here, at least in my opinion, TressAllure didn't bring all of the light, bright fiber forward at your hairline here. They've left some of the dark fiber. It's almost speckled with some dark and some light. And in doing so, it doesn't give you that bright banding effect that I talk about a lot in some of my videos. And I really appreciate that. I think it looks a little bit more natural than if they were to have done that bright light fiber right at the front to hide the knots. So I am particularly pleased with that decision. But okay, let me hold all of these up for you all together. I'm gonna go, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna go from the warmest to the coolest. So like I said, Sand and Sun Lighted, I feel is the warmest. It's also the lightest. Next warmest would be Almond Cream. Hold on. Almond Cream here. I have this on in Euro Chic. So here's the difference there. Next up, I need 3 hands here. Okay, next up is going to be Cashmere Cream. Hold on, I'm gonna put that on my finger. Ooh, there we go, look at that. Okay, Almond Cream, Cashmere Cream, and then the coolest of them all is Moon Dust. So here we go. I'm just gonna stand like this for a second so you guys can take a glimpse. Can you see? Gotta get my elbow out of the way. Hold on, there we go. Maybe that helps. Warm, neutral, leaning warm, neutral, leaning a bit cool, and cool. Anyways, you guys, I hope this kind of sort of broke down all of the colors for you and helps you decide which of these new blondes is the one for you. But you know what? Even after me doing all of this, I haven't even decided which one I like the best. I know I said that this Sand and Sunlighted makes me just feel like sunshine, which I love, but I don't know if this one's my favorite on me or not. I still haven't decided, but one day I'll figure it out. Anyways, let me know if you guys have any questions below. I'm happy to help answer them if you need. And for now, I'm just gonna let you go. Go live your life, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.